Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 6th to the 12th of February 2023. We have a couple of strong conjunctions coming up. That's big planets meeting together to deliver their messages. But this week is mostly ruled by Mercury. We've spoken many times about Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, and by the 8th Mercury leaves the retrograde shadow. So that whole phase dating back to the end of 2022 comes to completion and is worth that last bit of reflection. As we're deprogramming our minds, there can often be layers upon layers of things that come up. And if we allow that process gently, then if something comes into your consciousness, something takes you back to a memory or shows you a block or where your thinking is out of alignment, then it's always worth doing the daily work to challenge those beliefs and to get your mind right. So Mercury coming out of retrograde on the 8th, but by the 10th meets with Pluto. Pluto's been travelling through Capricorn as well for the last 16 years, and this year we get the first insight into Pluto in Aquarius, which is a very big, new, fresh energy. So before that comes, we need to clear the way. Pluto has a deconstruction, which then leads to a transformation, raising of consciousness. So with Mercury coming out of retrograde and immediately meeting with Pluto, we can see that we need to deconstruct and leave the past behind so that we're clear for the new road that's about to open in front of us as Pluto goes into Aquarius, and this year that will be the 24th of March to the 12th of June, giving us a taster of what's to come for the next 16 years, once that becomes a more permanent feature in 2024. So lots of Capricorn energy there. Have a look at where Capricorn is in your chart. We really are summing up the past, having a look at all of our past beliefs and behaviours, our mental programming, our subconscious fears, really digging them up to free up some space. And by the end of the week, Mercury moves into Aquarius. So this really is the prime focus this week, before we get to the other major conjunctions that are happening next week. So it's very much about taking one day at a time, staying present, seeing what comes up, viewing things with a 360-degree perspective, not falling victim into the emotions of the past, but revising, having another look where we're truly coming from, what beliefs that led to, what feelings that led to, and what actions and realities that led to. And if we're gentle with ourselves, then we can see this as fine-tuning rather than a difficult phase, as we're gently shown what needs to go and what's not serving us anymore. So you can look at where Capricorn is in your chart, which house, which planets you have there. This conjunction's happening at the 29th degree, so the very last degree of Capricorn, and we can really see that we're letting go of one whole way of being and getting ready for a much more sovereign one. We won't have this opportunity again, so it's worth going really deeply into it, making this the theme of the week. What am I thinking? What am I believing? What feelings and behaviour does that lead to? Is this still me? So having a rebirth, challenging whether we're still that person from 16 years ago or even more. Whether our beliefs have been picked up by society and the group, but they're not serving us as individuals. And almost with a sense of relief where we can just let something go now. Old patterns and habits. You can also look at where Mercury is in your chart to see what your natural expression of that planet is, and if there's extra personal layers for you by exploring your own tendencies to think and communicate in certain ways according to which sign your Mercury is in. If you want some help with that, I am available, zoeastro@gmail.com. We can do some custom readings or general readings to help you navigate and clear your space. But this week's tone is really about allowing things to come up, reflecting on them, not going into the story, not becoming a victim, but just looking independently with a curiosity to see if there's anything that you've experienced now, learnt the lessons from, and you're ready to leave behind. But the higher Aquarian consciousness is around us. We have the Sun, Saturn and soon Mercury moving into Aquarius. So we're going from density to high vibration. And in that way it's a celebration. Happily letting go of anything that's holding us down and that's lowering our vibration. But done with complete authority and sovereignty. As we're at a very important time in human history. Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's uncharted waters. But as I've always said, it's your vibration. And saying, responsible for that we'll start to see that that's actually where we manifest from, and that's well within our control. So letting go of the programs, the conditioning, separation consciousness, fear, fight, flight, survival, groupthink, can be done with joy, with a certain audacity, and with hope as what's coming in will show us our true selves. So there's liberation and celebration here. So like I say, if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available. For custom readings, can teach your chart as we go along, or for tarot as well, which is a wonderful companion to astrology. And if you want to do this for yourself, have a look at Capricorn last degrees and where your Mercury is to really get the most of this powerful transit as we're going from one system to another. It's not been documented before, so we've got to trust our consciousness, really step into our power and lead the way from deep within our beings. You can find these videos on YouTube, zoeastro. Please do like and share if you can. I post on Instagram at zoehind7 and Facebook at astrozo, and my email is zoehind7@gmail.com. So wishing you a reflective and transformative week. Do the inner study now, and there's a sense like a clearance sale. Everything you're showing that must go creates the space for some very brand new fresh energies that are tearing towards us. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.